Nutrafit preparing for the second wave. I like the topic. It's awesome. Let's go live permanently. We are TikTok. We are ready to go. Give me 2 seconds so that this just grabs officially. People that have the ability to watch right now, absolutely giver. I'm going to do this. And once you see my screen blank out, my friend, rock and roll. Great topic today, Doc. You will see me X out right now.
Right, cool. So hello, everybody. Dr. Morton here again with another Nutrafit Friday, this time off our normal Wednesday routine. And yeah, topic of today is preparing for the second wave. So I don't know if anybody saw Bonnie Henry's announcement the other day, essentially saying that she believes the second wave is inevitable. And, you know, I've been following lots of docs down in the States, here in Canada, trying to keep up with all sorts of experts across the world. And there's a bit of disagreement, but for the most part, people are saying we look like we are going to have a second wave at some point, whether it's going to be through the summer, through the fall. We're likely going to experience it. Historically, every single virus has had some form of a second wave, sometimes a third wave. So it is something that we need to wrap our minds around, be mentally prepared for, and physically prepared for, I think. So there's a few things that I just kind of want to touch on. The big thing is just that we want to really try to get ourselves to be as healthy as possible and in as good of a place physically, just in case or when this does happen. We've learned a lot about this virus in the past few months, and we're continually learning about this virus, but we do know that people who have better blood sugar control, who are in better overall health, do seem to not catch the virus as readily, and then also not to be as affected by the virus. So if we can really sort of better our overall health over the next couple of months, and we can be prepared for this second wave, just maybe a tiny bit better, hopefully we won't have as big of consequences as we're seeing right now. On that note, though, I got to say, BC's been doing so well, and I'm so impressed, especially right here on Vancouver Island. I think we're on our 13th day. I know Bonnie Henry and Adrian Dix are making an announcement right now as we speak. But yeah, we've been doing fantastic. We have really kept that curve nice and flat. People have been staying home. We have been practicing good hygiene, washing our hands, covering our mouths with masks and everything. And well done, everybody. We've been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that's been great. But just keeping in mind, it's likely to rear its ugly head again at some point here. So what I am going to do personally, and what I think other people should consider doing, is just kind of refocusing on our health habits and picking a few things that we can do and stick to over the next few months, just to really make sure that we're going to be in as good of a position as possible. So I like to keep it simple. I'm just going with 3 things that I'm going to start doing myself, just to make sure that I keep myself as healthy as can be. So for me, those are the following. Number 1 is going to be a nice big green and mixed berry smoothie every single day. I pack that thing with kale, spinach, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, a scoop of plant-based protein powder, sometimes, you know, pear, an apple, kind of whatever we've got kicking around. Blend it up, and I try to make as much of a nutrient-dense smoothie as possible every single day. That's going to be number 1. Number 2 is limiting my coffee intake, so nothing past noon is going to be my goal. I love coffee, and unashamedly will admit that, but I know that some days when I have a coffee at 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, it ruins my sleep, and that's not going to be good for my health. So I need to start focusing on keeping that coffee intake down, especially later on in the day. Number 3 is 3 liters of water every single day. It might sound crazy to you. You might think you're only having 1 or 2 glasses a day, and 3 liters sounds absolutely nuts. But the more you do it, the easier it is to actually drink that amount. For most people, I recommend at least 2 liters of water a day. I love to run. I love being outside. I love sweating. So 3 liters is what I shoot for. So those are the 3 things that I'm going to be trying to hammer home and really be consistent with. And hopefully that will end up with me getting better sleeps, really feeling well, having lots of energy. That's the goal. Some other ones that I think would be worth doing and that maybe you want to consider putting into your life. This is one that I do most days anyways, but having a great big green salad every single day, right? Mixed leafy greens, a bunch of different veggies on there. I like to throw some black beans, lentils, chickpeas, whatever else. Just having a huge, big salad once a day, getting tons of fiber, tons of nutrients, minerals, vitamins, all that good stuff. That's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Cutting down on fast food or no fast food, how about, is another one. That's the kind of stuff that's not really serving our body. If we're going to look at our forks and think every single time we eat, we're either improving our health or we're slowly poisoning ourselves. Taking fast food out of the diet, I think, is one of the best ways that you can really keep moving your health forward. I think going plant-based is something a whole lot of people should consider as well. We just had an awesome 2-week trial. Over 100 people participated in my plant-based program, and we had a lot of fun, some fantastic meals. People really dug it. And switching to a more plant-predominant diet, no, you don't have to go 100% vegan. I would love it if you did, but just eating more plants, filling your plate 75% with whole grains, fruits, veggies, legumes, that's going to be a great way to shift your health. Getting back on your supplement routine, that's another one that I think is worth considering. You don't have to be crazy. I don't want you taking 15 different supplements, but if you have been, sorry, a sec. We have a cat here that wants to be on video, I think. If you've got a supplement routine that you have been on before, maybe it's a B12, a multi-iron, vitamin D, since we're living here in rainy Victoria, maybe it's time to really consider doubling down on that and getting serious with it. Cutting out added sugar. This is one of the most powerful things people can do, taking out the added sugar, all the sweets. Keeping your blood sugar under control has been shown to really be protective here and good for your overall health. So whether you want to do like a 1 week, 2 week, a 30-day sugar detox, there's all sorts of cool things you can do with it. And every single time I've had somebody do a sugar detox, they feel fantastic, guaranteed. So if that's something that you want to consider and you want some more details or you want to chat about it, shoot me a message. I would love to talk. And the last one is super important, and that is watching the alcohol intake. BC liquor sales have shot up 40% during this pandemic. I 100% understand why, but the thing that we need to just monitor here, while we're getting out, while we're going to have some increased freedoms, while we're going to be getting more social, we need to make sure that's not turning into more binge drinking and people just drinking excessive amounts. It absolutely hammers your immune system. It makes you feel like garbage the next day. It absolutely thrashes your stomach and your intestines. So, I mean, just watch out for how much alcohol you're drinking. It's beautiful outside. I'm looking at it right now. I know people want to, go down to the beach, go to the park, have some drinks, totally fair. Just be smart about it, all right? So those are the big things, I think. Like I said, everybody in BC has been doing incredible, but just as a heads up, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I don't want to fearmonger or anything, just be aware that we are likely going to have a cat join us, but are likely going to have a second wave, and you have the power right now to start making some good, healthy choices to make sure that you are ready for it. Okay. Signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody, and take care.